Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. It is Monday. We are starting with Animal Crossing. They're going to be doing some Pikmin 3 later. And yeah. So let's just hop right in. I do apologize for the late start. As it was almost time to start stream, I also realized I hadn't eaten anything since like breakfast. So I'm like, I should it's almost nothing. That's a bit of candy, but that doesn't really count. So like, I should probably eat something before I start stream, and then, yeah. But here we are, live now. September 18th, 3:39 p.m. Trantor. It's all good in the neighborhood. Okay. I haven't played since Friday. We haven't played Animal Crossing since Friday. So it'll be a bit more weeds than normal. But we will for sure have a new villager. Whether or not it's somebody completely new, well, that's the hope. Someone completely new. Well, that's not what I meant to press. One of these four. Astrid, we already had. Ed, we already had. Lobo, we already had. Dora. I think Dora's, yeah. Those probably already has. Dora's the person just moved in, but we have had them before. So. Too bad, so sad. Don't be mad. Just be glad. Okay. Let's see what we got in the mail. Looks like our standard stuff. Got a trilobite. And a dino egg. And lastly, but maybe not leastly, Mecha Plesiosaur. Okay, I think that's probably the thing worth the most of these, but I don't know exactly off the top of my head. Blah 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 from the HRA. Tom Nook, yeah, with a kitty wardrobe. Okay. Good stuff. All sports fair. Yeah, that we know about. Not worrying about. 15th, that we read, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let us go and explore our town. Keeping our eyes open. Should just be our standard 5 fossils today. Like I said, more weeds than normal because we didn't play Animal Crossing the last 2 days. Which, yeah, unfortunately I was not able to wake up early enough to stream yesterday. We'll try again next Sunday with the morning stream, but we'll see how that goes. It's all about, I mean, really it's about, you know, going to bed at a reasonable time. Well, it's not just about that, but big part of it is going to bed at a reasonable time on Saturday, which did not happen. But overall, I am doing better about not staying up too late. But Saturday's a tricky one, just because my mind is like, okay, I have 2 days. I do work Saturdays, right? But then I have both Sunday and Monday off from work, so it's like, okay, that's my weekend or whatever. So it's like, so Saturday is kind of my Friday. So it's like I have plenty of time to recover if I do stay up late, even though really, because I want to be streaming in the morning, no, I don't, but stream in the morning on Sunday specifically, but yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. Part of the issue, though, this past Saturday was I was just like, after work, I was tired, but then I didn't want to like take a nap and completely throw off my sleep schedule, but then, you know, I had stuff to do, so then it took me longer, and I kept getting distracted, and, you know, that's what often happens with me. That's often what happens with throws off my plans for scheduling and such, is just I get myself distracted or whatever, I'll go start looking something up, and then that'll lead me to looking up something else, and it's a whole cycle. Hey, Nibbles. Studying Japanese. I would like to learn I'd like to learn a lot of languages. Ooh, weird letters, okay. That's from me. Okay, that was from a past version of me. I thought that was gonna be like one of those like weird like built-in letters that the villagers sometimes show, and then it's just like because you're talking about a letter from some weird person, and also it's a letter from a past version of me, a past one of my characters. That's hilarious. So I guess she was somebody that was in my previous version of Trantor. The one that was lost to memory card corruption. Yeah, this is Nipple's house. Oh no, I guess we didn't see Dora, so I guess she's below the cliff. So we didn't see a house there. Okay. No fossils as of yet. Whether that means there's no fossils in the acres we've been through yet. Well, in the sections of the acres we've been through anyway. There's a few of the acres we've been through, obviously. With the cliff or the river, we didn't explore the other side yet. But, is Paulo around? Don't see him. Oh, anyway, okay, so Paulo we need to keep our eyes open for as we continue our exploration of town. And yeah. Okay. Right off the bat, if I had bought turnips yesterday, 90. Well, I wouldn't be selling them here. I might be selling them in one of my other towns, but I would not be selling them here. $7,200, nice. Okay. Ooh, got stationery and a shirt. What kind of stationery do we got? Snowy paper and a red grid shirt. What does a red grid look like? I think we're going to stick with cherries for now. What do I currently have? Ribbon, honeybee, tile. Okay. And snowy, which we'll presumably be keeping unless we find some other stationery before we... But because we should be running out of the top stack that I have there, so need something to replace it. So as of right now, it'll be that snowy. Unless I find something else better before we run out of that top stack, then I'll choose. I'll choose whatever option I prefer. Weed. Ooh. Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Okay. We are done in the first quadrant of town. On to quadrant number 2. Well done our exploration. I mean, we'll be spending more time in quadrant 1 since that's where, our house is and Nooks. And we will have other stuff to do there yet, but our initial exploration is done. Okay, yeah, here is Dora's house. Ooh, and a weed. Welcome. I mean, technically I've met a version of you before, but... Yeah, I like Dora. Dora's alright. Okay. Do you have anything lost here? Anything lost? No, nothing lost. Okay. Nothing lost, nothing gained. Okay, there's our money rock. And we got our usual 7 bags from it. I don't think I've failed to get 7 bags since our return to regular streaming. I mean, which granted was just, you know, a week ago. But that is very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Maybe just above 50,000. Wait, did I check? Yeah. I'm always worried about like along the beach, because like if a fossil's buried in the sand, but like right where like the water, you know, because it can, you know, like there, that spot that's like often covered by water, that makes it very easy for me to miss the stuff. It just, you know. Oh, but here is fossil number 2. How about you? Just the water covering it up is enough to throw off my, like, quick visual scans sometimes. Okay. Still need 3 more fossils and the glowing spot. Well, here's fossil number 3, just for me. Oh. No, I already got my arrow, so I don't need to check that. Okay. Quadrant number 2 complete. On to quadrant 3. Another weed for me to pull. Oh, I thought I saw fossil there, but I think it was just the edge of like that brown spot right there. Oh, there's a grasshopper there. That's why I thought it looked weird. Okay. Keep on exploring. Keep on searching. And here we are at the wishing well. Oh, there's a weed up there, which we'll grab when we're up in that acre. Oh, nobody's around the wishing well. Oh no, wait. Aha. Apollo. I mean, it's a bit past lunch. It's like almost 4. Care chat. Music hall. I mean, that'd be neat, but... Everything's perfect. Tranto's a very livable place. That's right, it is. Got a few weeds around town, but pulled a good chunk of them. I don't know if that's necessarily most. I mean, if we're going with like the grand total of, you know, I've pulled every weed that's ever been in this town, other than any that are remaining that I haven't noticed yet. But okay, quadrant 3 looks done. So we still need 2 fossils. Fossil number 4. Just 1 more. Plus the glowing spot. I still need to talk to the people who live in this quadrant, but I think we've talked to everyone that lives in other quadrants. 'Cause, yeah, because we talked to Nibbles, Paulo, and Dora. So yeah. Town is pretty empty of villagers at the moment. Because of all the travel we've been doing. Weed. Weed. Okay, we're into the final section. Well, alright, I was going to say I'm still missing fossils. I'm only missing one fossil, but I am still missing the glowing spot as well. So, need to keep our eyes peeled. Is Astrid around? Somebody around. Yes, here you go, is Astrid. Just hanging. I like it. I don't know what color it is. Azure blue. Okay. Of course, I'm not a total loss. I'm just mostly a loss. Okay. No one's a total loss. Ooh, fossil number 5. We're alive. But just a glowing spot remains. Plus talking to Ed, and then I think Lobo's the only villager left now to talk to. What's going on? Don't need it. Saying I picked something up just for you, and then telling the person, you know, to buy it, that's not how you do that. There's the glowing spot, okay. I was getting worried that, like, I just somehow missed the glowing spot. Fossils I miss sometimes. The glowing spot I don't believe I ever have. Well, maybe. In winter, maybe. The glowing spots definitely blend in a lot better in snow. Whereas, like, on grass, it's very noticeable. Hey, Lobo. I was going to say hi to you outside, but then you came inside. It's new. Like, this makes me want to get a third do something energetic, he says right after being outside and then going inside. Okay. Good exploration. Didn't miss anything other than potentially weeds, but not many even of those. I like how there's dread dragonflies, there's just like a ton of them. Okay, got some letters to mail. There we go. Letters will be mailed. Okay, we just have one random thing to sell today, I guess. The shirts. Since, yeah, I guess we got, yeah, for the dub we got the shirt and we got stationery. Stationery where you could be using, keeping for usage. And nothing on the lost and found. Yeah, that makes sense. Like to sell this t-shirt, please, for 90 bells. That's what rhymes with please. That makes sense and that I can work into the context. I don't know, I got nothing. Oh. Mail? Red? Red, yeah. I'm just trying to think. It's like, what kind of letter could randomly come outside of, like, when I start? Because, you know, like, letters when I start, or when, the clock hits if there's something new to be delivered. And I'm just, like, beyond that, I'm like, what other things? Sometimes it'll be the HRA if you don't get it initially, but I did get that initially, so then I'll be like, what else? Well, I realized red, sometimes you get the letters later. So he'll be here at September 20th at 6 p.m. 20th, that's Wednesday. Probably won't see him on Wednesday unless I start stream really late, but might see him the next day. Because he'll be here, because he's here from 6 p.m. one day till 6 p.m. the next day. So I'll probably see him then on Thursday, as long as nothing happens to prevent me from streaming. Okay. So now we're going to go prepare another one of my towns with a pile of money for buying turnips in the future. And yeah, the town in question being ESS, I believe. Make a deposit. Well, I'm technically making withdrawal, but the game just has make a deposit as an option. And yes, I'd like to withdraw just a bit more. There we go. No, that's it for now, Pelly. Thank you. I'll be back shortly to get more. Because yeah, for anyone unaware, just putting piles of money in each of my towns. Basically, the amount of money I have on me is a pile. And we're putting 5 piles in each of my other towns. So that when I'm buying turnips on Sundays, I already have the money waiting in each of my towns. And that is the plan. Then basically what I can do is, yeah, just run around through each of my towns and check, check what the prices are in each, and then buy turnips in whichever town has the most. Okay. Rover. How's it going? We have met before? Yes, I'm Rec from Trantor. How long has it been? Since Friday. No. Okay. Which characters do I have in ESS? Okay, wait, actually I'm going to try guessing. John, Charles, Isabel, Aaron? John, Charles, Aaron, Isabel, yep. Makes sense. Those are some of my main ESS agents, and also ones that never, well, I could say that never joined in the UES. Technically, John did, but yeah, the rest didn't. Okay. ESS being an organization in my series that I write, that's basically it's heavily based on SHIELD from Marvel. Specifically, it would have been, when I originally created it, it would have been like SHIELD as it was portrayed in Spider-Man the animated series, as that would have been the only the time that would have been the only place I was familiar with it from, as that was before I was like reading the comics, or like long before the MCU existed. But yeah, in addition to being based on that, it also had some aspects of Section 31 from Star Trek, and what's that organization in Jackie Chan Adventures? I want to say it was like Section 13, but I can't remember for certain. Yep, but I will be back. Yeah. But I was saying, like, yeah, all my ASS agents that I've created later on joined the UES, which is United Earth Space Fleet, which is basically my universe's version of Starfleet from Star Trek. Okay. Yeah, John did join the UES, but he was an admiral, and for my UES, as well as Unity and Starship Towns, I was going with characters that were actually on, well, the UES Starship Unity. Charles, meanwhile, had long since been kicked out of the ESS because of his criminal... because he was a criminal running a criminal empire at the same time he was an agent, which was a big no-no. Isabel just, stayed as an ESS agent. Then Erin, she had actually retired. She retired, I think, around the time that the UES was formed. Yeah, like I said, this is also from my series I'm writing. So many characters. And the fact that all the characters in all 18 of my towns are, well, at least from that universe, a lot of them have not shown up in the series yet, but some of them I have no idea when, if ever they will, but they exist in the universe. No one moved out. Like, characters from this town, I have no idea because, like, my series is set in, like, the present day, but these are all characters that are around, like, sometime in the future. So that's all dependent on whether or not I introduce them when I do, like, time travel stuff, which I will definitely be doing time travel stuff. But, yeah. Don't know specifically if these characters will show up in that. That's for Rupert Teleros to show up, and then, like, who is father of Jake and Samantha, the uncle of Slicer, and I guess the father-in-law of Rick. But, so I have, plans for some of the, associated characters, like I said, to show up, but these ones specifically, I'm not sure. probably will. I just don't specifically have plans for it at the moment. It's like in my series, the third story is going to involve time travel. But after that, I'm not sure if there's going to be any more time travel in the... The next time I know I'll have time travel after the third story is like... in the 30s. Because the fourth volume, which will be 31 through 40, that's going to be... At least the current plan, assuming I don't change, which... Because that's still pretty far out. I'm like writing the second story right now, but... The fourth volume is going to be about... the Time Twister. Or he's going to... Time Twister's going to be the main villain of that volume. He's a time travel-based supervillain, so... Pretty sure time travel will be involved. But yeah, before that, who knows? Yeah, the third story is where I'm introducing time travel, and also introducing magic. Or properly, like I mentioned magic in the first two stories, but the third story is where it's going to actually come into play along with time travel, and then, yeah. Like I'm currently working on writing the second story. My first story still needs tons of editing. Current plan is to launch the series next year. I don't know exactly how. I'm gonna be putting it online in some format, but I don't know what format. I'd like to make a website, but that takes work, so... And so I'll have to decide, because I don't want to do just to do what I do with like my Chrono Hustle and associated series where I just put them on like a Tumblr account. Tumblr I don't think is like the best format for posting stuff like that. It's not the worst, but yeah, having my own website would be the ideal thing. But we'll see. That's for future Eric to worry about. For now, the main thing is just, you know, writing the stories and editing them and getting myself a good buffer built up so that next year I can launch it as a monthly series. There's a new short story being released every month. Okay. There we go. 2 out of 5 piles done. 3 to go. Onwards and forwards. Okay. Do, 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 do. Trantor. You know, there's only the one train car. So, like, when Rover or Blanca come in from the back, are they just, you know, standing on the back? Makes you wonder. Really makes you... Oh, somebody moved out. I just realized. Didn't check, but there's a letter there. Oh, which means somebody's moved out. I'll check that in just a moment. Just going to finish grabbing another full inventory's worth of money first. Oh, okay. That was our new one. Dora, I think? Yeah. Moved in and already moved out. No, taking a trip. So yeah. I guess, yeah, when we get one of those 4 main villagers that have not yet lived here to move in, when we do, we'll not do any traveling that day just to make sure they don't move out until after we've got a letter from them. They might be like, but Eric, you'll get a letter from them when they move out, right? But we'll get a letter with Rick. Got a letter to Rick from them, whereas I need to get letters from them from one of my other characters, specifically Samantha, I think. Yeah, Samantha. So it is what it is. Okay. How long has it been? Like 2 minutes? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. We're about properly. Yep. Okay. The final one, I guess, right down here. Oh, yep. How many money bags is it? That's 21. So I guess unless we're wanting to do like 7 by 1, that's real. Or no, 7 by 3. That's the only real way to make it like proper rectangle without like, you know, something sticking out. So we'll do one more pile of money there in that corner, and then, or well, yeah, we'll do another one in this corner, and then final one in the center. 5 total piles. And ESS will be done. Yeah. So Tuesday we're going to do UES, Wednesday Unity, Thursday Starship, and Friday TRD. Awesome. Sounds like a solid plan. Right now looking at the list and I'm like, what villagers do I even have in London? I don't remember. I can look at my list, I suppose. So I think I do have that as another list in OBS. Let's see here. I do. London, Sandra, Joshua, Chad, Melanie. Okay. Those are different characters than I was even thinking. Toronto. Who's Allison? Oh, no, I think I know who that is supposed to be. Yeah. Like I said, these are all characters from my series, so I'm like... pretty sure I know who Allison is. That's a superhero character. I just think of I don't think of her by her, like, civilian name, which is why I was briefly like, who is that? Think. Okay. Now, here to withdraw more money. Okay, so like I said, we'll get up to TRD this week. The next week, New York, Meltork 5, DSA, London, Toronto. And then just Mars will be left the week after that. And then we can figure out the next project will be... Well, I mean, after that, I guess we can just focus more on NES game. Well, I like having projects that I'm working on at the same time in Animal Crossing. Just to keep it at least somewhat... Well, not exactly fresh, because like this project is pretty much the same thing every day, just different town. But... because I was also working... The thing I was working on previously was like decorating each character's house. So that's something I could work on as well. I don't know. Well, we'll see how things go. Yes. Okay. This is pile 4 or 5 of the money we're bringing over. Which we're going to need to clear out some of these weeds. A lot of these weeds, I don't know quite how many, so we're just going to clear out most of them, other than that very top row, since we're wanting to leave a space between the two piles regardless. It's fine to leave weeds there. Okay. Hey, Ghastly Feline, welcome in. It's going all right yourself? Okay. And oh, you actually drop the money. I am already in place, okay. And then it's going. There's been a nice rain outside all day. It's been very pleasant. Oh, that's good. It's pleasant. I have no idea what it's like outside here today. I have not been outside today. That being said, I wouldn't like it if it was a well, actually no, I'd be fine with it raining on a day that I'm not going outside. I'm not a fan of rain though when I do have to go outside. Let's see, what is the weather like here today? Weather. Oh, also apparently raining or drizzling at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so we did. Just need to bring one more pile of money over there, and then we'll be done with that town. And yeah. Wild Whisker Twister. Okay. Controller cord getting caught on stuff again. Always need to be careful about that. I don't know, I'm checking, I was open the map there. Already had one villager move out. We're at 5, which is the minimum amount of villagers, so nobody else can move out at the moment. Okay. Yes, I'd like to withdraw money, please, again. And just a touch more. Awesome. Okay. Will be the final pile of money we bring to ESS, like I said. Yeah, fingers crossed I'm able to get up early enough to stream this next Sunday, because we will have most of my towns. Well, I guess we'll have 12 of my 18 towns ready for me buying turnips in them. To be clear, I'm not buying like turnips in all of them on the same Sunday, but just that way, having the money there, it just saves me time after I run through each of them, find out the prices, and then I go to the one with the cheapest turnips and buy there. That way I don't have to do multiple trips to bring money over on the Sunday, which is good because I've already spent a decent chunk of time running through all of them to find out the prices. And then we can hopefully use this to quickly and efficiently get our money growing at a very fast rate. Max out the savings account. Oh, sorry. And grab the get that post office model. That is the plan. That's a decent plan. In my opinion, at least. Okay. I think this is good placement. Just want to make sure none of the piles are going to be touching each other. You might say, well, as long as you can still clearly tell them apart, like a diagonal touch, for instance, wouldn't be the worst thing. And, you know, technically you're right, but at the same time, I don't even want them touching diagonally. But I don't think, yeah, we're good here. We are good here. Excellent. Okay, so where's my mouse? So ESS is good to go. And tomorrow we'll take care of you, ES. As we continue on our quest. On our journey to 100%ing this fine game. To an extent that nobody else has or should. Okay. Now if you want to, I mean, if you want to do something ridiculous like I am, go right ahead. But I don't think many people would want to. Yes, it's me again. Well, I guess also as... If we do end up buying turnips like this Sunday already, that would also slightly slow down my pace of actually getting the money into all my towns. Depends. Because I was just thinking the fact that on the day we sell turnips, we probably wouldn't be taking time to do that. To bring money over. At the same time, depending on where we're selling them, because if like we're selling them in one of the towns that doesn't have money yet, then that would actually end up not really then we could just like leave some money there. So that wouldn't actually... so it depends. Okay. I mean, not that it really matters. Like, even if, like, puts us one day behind schedule, that's not an issue. I mean, like, wouldn't be an issue no matter how many days behind schedule. But it's like, the schedule isn't really a... We have to stick to the schedule. This is just me looking at how many things are left at the rate I'm doing and just doing the math. It's more just a... You know, seeing, oh, this is when we're currently projected to end, but it's not like it matters in any sense. Okay, let's go do a round of balloon fight, since that's one of the things we still have to work on. Nice start on phase 1. Good phase 2, but I mean, the early phases, you know. Early phases good just means quick. Like, I'm going to beat them probably without much difficulty. It's just a matter of how quickly I beat them. Just because then that's sooner that I get further into the actual challenging ones. Oh, that's perfect. Awesome. Phase 4. Bit of a rough start, which again, this early stuff, that just means slow, doesn't actually mean like I'm in any... Whoa, almost fell into the water there. Rather than saying I'm not in any danger or anything. Just because I wasn't looking at my character, I was looking at like the other characters, like kind of planning out my next move, which was not a good idea. Luckily it didn't end badly, but that would have been a very hilarious. That would have been a very hilarious time for it to end badly, considering, like I said, what I was in the middle of saying. But yeah. Okay. Let's go. Another bonus round. That one kept trying to throw me off by like having to go back and forth rather than just, you know. But luckily this is only the second bonus round, so it wasn't going too quickly yet for that to be a issue. Phase 7. Okay, not my best phase 7, but not my worst. Missed the one guy on the... So like my best is where I just take out all of them except for that guy in the top left corner in like the initial like ascent before they even... My initial ascent before they even got into the air. Sadly. You know, missed the one at the bottom and then wasn't quick enough for the one at the top that time, but... Phase 9. Okay, who's landing on solid ground? Just you? And the next bonus round comes at us. Quickly take a sip of my drink. And my ideal time to do that is bonus round, so I don't have to worry about like unpausing and then like taking damage or whatever. I'm not immediately able to, I forget where I am or what I'm doing. But then also doing it like after I've collected all of the balloons, so I don't mess up getting it perfect. Which, like I said, as I said before, it's not the end of the world. Like getting all perfect on bonus rounds isn't part of my personal definition of 100%, but it's still something I try to do. Try to get perfect as much as possible in the bonus rounds. There we go. Just want to be careful so he doesn't like suddenly go up to by the flipper and then like suddenly end up on top of me. This flipper is unpredictable; it can send you all sorts of places, and sometimes you just get caught in it. So I always want to be careful around flippers. Also, I seem to be developing a headache. That is unfortunate. Especially because I have like a... I'm not only working tomorrow at 4 AM, but it's a 7-hour shift. Okay. Gotcha. 14. Let's go. Just 15 again. Okay. Oh, very nice. Oh, just, no. There we go. Another bonus run. Oh, we'll rev 16 after this, obviously, because 16 is the next number after 15, but That's the same layout as 7, so that's always nice for me to know. That layout is one that I always like to, if possible, think about the fact that I'm going into it. So that I'm prepared for my kind of beginning movements, so that I can hopefully take out as many as I can on my initial ascent. Oh, that's very nice for a 16, like, very nice. 17. Oh, awesome. Taking out balloons of 2 of them at the same time. That's not something that happens very often. Gotcha. 18. Try not to get caught on the flipper. There we go. Another bonus round. I think that's it, so I can take a quick drink. Another perfect. Phase 19. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. 20. Okay, that positioning is very unfortunate, but I might... Okay, good. Whew, that was close. 21. So I was similar position to that ended my one run. I think, was that on Friday? Sometime last week. I think it was Friday. It was just like, well, positioning that had been even worse, where it was just like, because I think the enemy there was probably just even more centered below the platform, so it was just like, I could not hit his balloon. This one at least was... I think that was also a bit further on, so like, I ended up having a lot more lightning was much more frequent and fast, and so trying to hit him while also avoiding the lightning that was flying around was it? Yeah, that was just even more challenging. This one at least, you know, I had some lightning around, but It was mostly clear skies. Okay. 23. That was not ideal. Let's just finish you off before you get back into the sky. And then, okay. There we go. Okay, that was gonna get through 24 without taking another hit. And then we'll get our balloon back in the bonus round after. Okay. Good stuff. Excellent. Bonus round time. Perfect. I also just need to readjust. There we go. No. Sure, just kind of getting a bit scrunched up when I readjusted just a little, like half a minute ago or whatever. So now I just have to straighten that out. I was going to say, if I'm lucky, he'll go in the water. He didn't, but I was able to swoop in there and take him out. Phase 26. Good stuff. 27. Oh, that was way too close to that lightning there. I did not realize. Okay. That's fine. Didn't want to risk. I'd rather risk losing a balloon to one of those guys than risk dying instantly to lightning. And we got our balloon back now, but yeah. Because lightning is instant death, whereas the other guy, those enemy guys, just hitting you just cause you to lose a balloon. So if you're at 2 balloons, you have to choose between taking a hit from lightning or taking a hit from one of the enemies. You take the hit from one of the enemies. What do we have to do now? Are we at? 28, okay. I was trying to think if we were at 30 yet, but not quite. We'll be at 30, I guess, at the right before the next bonus round. Okay. I prefer for them to come up here. I don't like going down amongst the flippers if I can help it. Okay, there's one of them. The other one, there we go. Oh. Ooh, got him. Right before he got too low for me to get through the flipper. Okay, oh, one guy left. Okay, but he's coming up to meet me. Excellent. That was a mistake on his part, but I'm very okay with it. Okay. Sorry, got a scratch here. There we go. Okay, another bonus round. Let's go. We are moving, we are grooving. We are into the 30s. Another perfect. Phase 31. Good stuff. We're moving, we're grooving. Phase 32. Ooh, let's... Okay. $33. Damn it! Got stuck between two of them. I got hit by lightning and eaten by the fish. I don't think I've seen that happen before. Hit by lightning and eaten by the fish like that. That was ridiculous. It's hilarious. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. Okay. Unfortunately, that means we are down to our last life, though, having suffered 2 deaths in the same level. Ooh, and we're about to do 34, aren't we? Which is the same as 7 and 16 and 25. Yes. Yeah, did that, no problem. Phase 35. Good stuff. 36. Still see how high we can get before a final death. Ooh, I almost took a hit there. That's something that I seem to have kind of lost since during my time not really, barely playing it, is just the ability to be aware of what's happening on the other side of the screen because of the screen wrapping. That's definitely a thing I need to get better about doing again, so that I'm not going and like doing the screen wrapping stuff when there's something and running into something dangerous. Gotcha. Phase 38. Crappity crap crap crap. Damn it. And I'll just, yeah, when I'm crossing the edge, but also being aware of when the opponents are about to be crossing. Okay, but that's still a pretty decent game compared to how I've been playing since getting back to streaming regularly, so slowly getting back into the swing of things, I would say. Dora moved to ESS, yes indeed. But I think this is a good point to call it on the Animal Crossing portion of the stream, and switch over, where's my mouse, to some Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3. Okay, just give me, let's switch to the Wii U scene. Just give me a moment to swap over all of the cables and such, and then we'll play some Pikmin 3 right away.